What is up, MMA fans? This is Leonte for Sherdog.com, and today I have the pleasure to talk with UFC fighter Mr. Jefe Molina. Hello, Jeff. Welcome back on Sherdog. How are you today?
What's going on, brother? I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm fine as well. Have you already trained this morning? Have you been doing your morning session?
Yeah. I already got my morning practice in. Had a one-on-one with my coach, and then went right into practice, and then going to do the same thing here in a couple hours. Got another practice tonight.
How is your camp going? I know that you will be competing on June the 4th.
Yeah, camp's going great, man. It's been a long camp. I'm ready for it to be over. Training camp's always tough, man. You're pushing your body to its limits, trying to get into the best shape as possible. So, I'm excited for the training to dwell down, and then fight week to come around. Fight week, I usually take it pretty easy, just focus on the weight cut, but yeah, training camp's been good, man.
Are you still with the Glory MMA, right?
Yep, Glory MMA.
And who are you?
You cut out there, brother. What'd you say?
Sorry, with whom are you training with for this camp?
Yeah, this training camp, we got Tim Elliott, flyweight in the UFC, Brandon Moreno, former champions in the gym. Got Alan Olivas. He's been a real good look for me, just stylistically. Fights very similar to Zhalgas. We got a bunch of other 25ers that no one knows yet, but we'll know here pretty soon.
Yeah, you're scheduled to face Zhalgas Zhumagulov at the upcoming UFC Fight Night. Listen, how is it for you, to train with Brandon Moreno, with the former champ?
It's awesome, man. It's really cool having him in the gym. He's a real outgoing person, just super charismatic and has this bubbly personality. And then he's also a savage, man. So having someone of championship caliber in the gym in my weight class is just really good for me, confidence wise, just kind of know where I'm at. And it's been great having him in the gym.
In your opinion, what's the most useful lesson you have learned by training with him?
The most useful lesson, man, he's just a go-getter. Even when he's tired coming off the mat, the next round he's getting after you. He's just he's a dog, man. And that type of attribute in the sport goes a long way. And it's not like I didn't have that before, but it's just really cool knowing that kind of that champion mindset, that champion mentality of even if you are tired, you get up and get after it. So it's just really cool to see him, see it in person, and then kind of try to mimic that,
Speaking about getting up and going after it, you're coming off a wonderful performance against Daniel Lacerda in October. The first round was quite competitive. Let's put it like this. Were you expecting to finish your opponent that night?
Yeah, that was the goal, man. I wasn't happy with my debut at all. I thought I had a piss poor performance, and I wanted a clean kill in my second outing. The first round was pretty competitive. He threw a lot of submission attempts, but I didn't take any damage, man. I think maybe he struck my head twice, and they were both from bottom guard, little hammer fists. So if I can compete at a high level in the UFC and not get hit at all in my fights, that's a win to me, man, first and foremost. And it's not taking much damage. So yeah, the biggest goal was to get a finish, to get a clean kill, to not come out beat up afterwards, come out kind of unscathed, and I did that.
In addition to getting a finish, you also pocketed a performance bonus for finishing your opponent. How did you feel about that?
I did not get a performance bonus, brother. I got one for my debut. I thought I should have got one in my second outing, but I did not. I think the reason I didn't get one is they gave Costa Vittori fight of the night.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry, they were supposed to give them fight of the night, but since Costa missed weight, they didn't want to reward him, so they just gave Vittori performance of the night.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I believe we discussed about it in our first interview. But listen, you competed in October. Right now it's May. It's been, let's put it like this, a while since you competed. Was it your choice, to stay a little bit put, or it was due to the fact that you haven't had any opponent?
A mix of both. I wanted to come back a little earlier, but I was dealing with some injuries post fight, so that did take a couple months to clear up. And then my ideal timeline was to get back in May, so it was just a month later. So it wasn't too far off from what my like ideal timeline.
This time you had, the opportunity to train in a real training camp. You had quite some time to prepare. How was it for you?
Great, man. Great. I like the ample time in my training camp. I like these 10-week camps. I like these 12-week camps to get into the best possible shape. And training camp's been really good, man. Like I said, we're dwindling down. This is kind of like my last hard week of training. And then I'll taper off next week. So it feels great, man. I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm just excited to make a statement on June 4th.
Who is going to be in your corner?
In my corner will be James Krause, of course, captain. Julian Marquez, and then that training partner I mentioned earlier, Alan Olivas. He's a 135er. I think he's 5'2". He's a pro 135er, and he's very similar to Zhalgas. Same in height, very similar stylistically, and he's been a great look for me this training camp.
And what about Zhumagulov? How do you expect this fight to go down?
Man, I think the UFC matched us up for a reason. I think he comes forward and is aggressive, and I come forward and I'm aggressive. So he's good, man. He's really good. I think he's probably the best fighter I've fought so far. He's the next level of competition, and I'm going to prove that I'm ready for it. He's got some big wins on his resume. Has wins over Ulanbekov, Tyson Nam, Bagatinov. He's good, man. I just feel like I'm better, and I feel like I'm going to be able to snipe him, and I think I'm going to get a finish.
And of course, you are going to push for a performance bonus this time, right?
Yeah, this go around, I'm not leaving with that one.
Listen, the card on which you're fighting is headlined by the clash between Jairzinho, Rozenstruik, and Alexander Volkov. I would like to hear your pick for this fight.
Man, this is a tough one. I think I would lean Volkov. I think he's gonna be able to keep him at bay. The later the fight goes, the later I like it for Volkov. Obviously, Rozenstruik has that one-shot power that could put you away. So anything past the first round, I'm taking Volkov.
You told me that you want to finish your opponent. May I ask a prediction for the round on which you are planning to do it?
Second round TKO.
That's fair enough. Have you already picked your walkout song?
I haven't yet, man. I'm still deciding.
And may I ask, what would you like, to walk out to?
Yeah. For the debut and the sophomore outing, I walked out to some Biggie. Biggie Smalls. You can't go wrong with Biggie. I might do that again, or I might go with a different hip hop artist, maybe like Pusha T or something.
What do you like about Biggie?
Man, I've always been a big Biggie fan. I know I'm pretty young, and I think he passed away the same year I was born. But man, just who doesn't like Biggie? Like Biggie's the man. I know Dana's a big Biggie fan, so he seems to enjoy the walkouts. But yeah, his music just hypes you up, man.
Jeff, it's always a great pleasure for me. Do you have any last messages?
No, brother. Thank you for having me.
Well, then, thank you for giving me a little bit of your time. Best of luck with the upcoming fight. Hopefully, I'll hear again from you in the future.
My man. Thanks, bro.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.